So, there's a couple things that I love in this world, and one of them is professional wrestling. Now, I have been more of an AEW fan because, unfortunately, I do disagree with a couple things that World Wrestling Entertainment is doing lately. I did watch WrestleMania as a lapsed fan. Uh, Thought night two could have been better. Night one could have been better. Enjoyed night two, but there's something that WWE is doing where it's like, I try to like you, and then you keep screwing up. And WWE is making more use of artificial intelligence in artwork, video packages, and even storylines, but unfortunately this one didn't work out. So the first thing I would like to point out, there is this picture over here. That is Sol Ruka, one of my favorite wrestlers from NXT. He does an awesome move called the Soul Snatcher. And they debuted an AI video of her and her counterpart, Zarya. And it looks like absolute shit. I'm just going to go ahead and say. That is Sol Ruka on the right. Also a lady of mixed race, by the way. I just want to point that out. But that is her AI counterpart over there. And what the actual fuck. This thing was terrible, but this is not, sadly, the only mistake they've made. They actually used some AI in some other video packages. One with Dominic Mysterio, son of the great Rey Mysterio. But if you'll pull that picture up for me, Cora, that one is particularly egregious.
You didn't tell me to put that one in.
I wanted that one in because it was
I
particularly
asked you and you said you only wanted that one.
Oh, man, I wanted that one.
I can get it in, just keep talking.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So, mind you, if you're going to use AI, you need to proof it. You need to look at what it's produced for you. And this is a professional organization that ran a video package during a pay-per-view of somebody who was holding 2 belts in the company. Now, it's funny because one of them was the CMLL belt and the Intercontinental belt.
Hold on.
But yeah, they if you're gonna do, like I said, if you're gonna use the AI, please go over the work that it's done, because it could turn out something that may not be exactly what you were looking for.
That happens like most AI, the first run through at the very least. And I'm not a big fan of it in general, but yeah, there's a lot of issues.
So this one was just particularly funny because, like I said, this is a WWE product, and I am an AEW fan, but they put this graphic up. And if you'll notice, Dominic Mysterio is wearing an AEW championship belt. This went to air.
Honestly, iconic behavior.
He is wearing the logo of your competitor.
Amazing.
And somehow, you know what? You know who would have caught this and not made this mistake?
Literally anyone?
A frigging human being.
Well, that's the thing for me, is like, you should always have extra eyes on it. It doesn't even matter if it's AI generated. Video editors get very tired.
Yeah.
Image generators get very tired.
Yeah.
That's the rule. Somebody else has to watch it.
But with this problematic rollout of AI, TKO president Mark Shapiro, he had to come out and reassure everyone, hey guys, we're not using AI for things like storylines. We're doing it to gauge, fan reaction to people, how they, what the numbers are when they're in a certain city, so that we know where to go for these storylines. So don't worry.
We're not using AI on anything important. Just the images we put in front of you.
Actually,
oh my God. What?
Yes, they have been busted, but not in the way y'all thought. Y'all are thinking here. They did try to use AI to write storylines. And at some point, they read it, and it was just so impossibly bad and terrible, they had to roll it back.
What must it have been like to be so bad that they wouldn't? They tried to roll with Roman Reigns.
That's the show I want to watch.
Yeah.
That's the show I want to watch. I want to see just a complete AI train wreck, and then, everything just fall apart. But come on, this is but also, hold on, before we get into that, I would like to seriously say, they did just fire 25 people off of their roster. Some that were very highly paid, some that were very popular, one particularly being Kairi Sane. And the fans are not taking to it well. After they ran that video package with the AI of Sol Ruka and Zarya, fans were like, y'all fired Kairi Sane to save money for this crap? Y'all could have at least hired an actual artist for it. So the fan backlash is strong. And let me tell y'all something out there. if you want things to change within WWE, such as things like, oh, I don't know, the extreme pricing on tickets right now. They actually undersold WrestleMania by about 4,000 seats, but they made more money than they did last year because they charged crazy prices. If you think the prices are out of control, if you don't want them using AI, if you don't want them firing your favorite stars, stop watching. I just can't get behind the product. And if you want to go see a family show, like I plan to take y'all to, since, I plan to take y'all to an AEW show.
Hell yeah.
Yes, Cora will become absolutely feral when a certain wrestler comes out. Probably a couple of wrestlers, but anyway.
Specifically.
So, when they come back through Dallas, I will take y'all to an AEW show.
I mean, live wrestling shows are something else. They're like hockey plus theater.
You and me sat on some bleachers and watched some, I think professional, but like very low.
Luchador wrestling.
Yes, Luchador, friend, and like had an absolute blast.
Our good friend Hector that does Latino Comic Con.
Yeah.
He had wrestling at his event, and he invited us out. We got to see people like Penta and El Vikingo Jr.
Yeah.
We had a good time, and we got to see like actual luchador wrestling. Like
we also got to stand in the ring. That was really fun.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
At
We got to
Latino
bounce
Comic Con, that was
around
so
a
much fun.
little. Like that was fun. Also,
Just saying, if
Hector
you want us to live
went
stream again,
full villain. That was
I know.
incredible.
Yes.
such an ass.
Oh, I loved it. I loved
full
it.
heel turn.
The
It was
corporate
so
ass.
good.
Yeah, it was so much
He
fun.
looked like he was having a blast with it too.
And on top of that, there are some very good local promotions here that you can go see if you want to watch some of the stars of tomorrow. And Metroplex Wrestling is probably one of the hottest wrestling promotions that we have in the Dallas area. Yeah. We're lucky to have them. A lot of good friends of mine. We've gone out and interviewed them. I took chops from the wrestlers there. It was an awesome experience. But yeah, support local wrestling and make your voice heard with your dollars. If you don't like the things that and speaking of Hector, he just like messaged me and
Did he?
He literally like look at this. Like, did he know we were talking about him? Hold up. Did you know we were talking about you? But no. Please support local wrestling. Support the wrestling out there that you would feel comfortable standing behind. Okay. And if you don't like AI slop, tell them what your dollars. Tell them what your dollars.
By the way, this is a deep cut. If you want to see something AI wrote, go watch the short film Sunspring by Thomas Middleditch. It was about like 7, 8, 9 years ago. But like they made one of the early AI scripts into a short, and it is hysterical.
It's amazing.
That's one of the only circumstances in which I support generative AI. They were just straight mocking it, and it was so good.
Yep. Love that.
He's laughing. I was like, we literally brought him up and he messaged me. Anyway. But yeah, no AI, especially not a job that an artist could do.
Exactly.